In any case, we should cure our own disease quickly in accordance with Comrade Dimitrov's injunction.
Every one of us must make this a law, a Bolshevik law, an elementary rule. When writing or speaking, always have in mind the rank-and-file worker who must understand you, must believe in your appeal, and be ready to follow you. You must have in mind for whom you write, to whom you speak.
This is the prescription made out for us by the Communist International, a prescription that must be followed. Let it be a law for us. The third article, selected from the complete works of Lu Xun, is the author's reply to the magazine The Dipper, discussing how to write. The Dipper was a monthly published in 1931 and 1932 by the League of Chinese Left-Wing Writers. What did Lu Xun say? Altogether, he set forth 8 rules of writing, some of which I shall pick out for comment here.
Rule 1. Pay close attention to all manner of things. Observe more, and if you have observed only a little, then do not write.
What he says is, pay close attention to all manner of things, not just to one thing or half a thing. He says, observe more, not just take a look or half a look. How about us? Don't we often do exactly the opposite and write after having observed only a little?
Rule 2. Do not force yourself to write when you have nothing to say.
What about us? Don't we often force ourselves to write a great deal when it is all too clear that there is nothing in our heads? It is sheer irresponsibility to pick up the pen and force ourselves to write without investigation or study.
Rule 4. After writing something, read it over twice at least, and do your utmost to strike out non-essential words, sentences, and paragraphs without the slightest compunction. Rather condense the material for a novel into a sketch. Never spin out the material for a sketch into a novel.
Confucius advised, think twice, in the Confucian Analects, Book 5, and Han Yu said, a deed is accomplished through taking thought. That was in ancient times. Han Yu, 768 to 824, was a famous Chinese writer of the Tang dynasty. In his essay, The Scholar's Apologia, he wrote, a deed is accomplished through taking thought and fails through lack of thought. Today, matters have become very complicated, and sometimes it is not even enough to think them over 3 or 4 times. Lu Xun said, read it over twice at least. And at most? He did not say, but in my opinion, it does no harm to go over an important article more than 10 times, and to revise it conscientiously before it is published. Articles are the reflection of objective reality, which is intricate and complex, and must be studied over and over again before it can be properly reflected. To be slipshod in this respect is to be ignorant of the rudiments of writing.
Rule 6. Do not coin adjectives or other terms that are intelligible to nobody but yourself.
We have coined too many expressions that are intelligible to nobody. Sometimes a single clause runs to 40 or 50 words and is packed with adjectives or other terms that are intelligible to nobody. Many who never tire of professing to follow Lu Xun are the very ones who turn their backs on him.